Hey, how you doing, Walter? My name is Christa. I spoke with you earlier today, and I wanted to go ahead and get this video sent over to you that we chatted about the screencast. And so I actually, one thing I wanted to really just compliment you on is this amazing picture that I saw when I first logged on to your site bvcleanwindows.com. So beautiful picture. It just really stood out to me, so I wanted to just compliment you on it and say kudos to you for that. It was great chatting with you earlier. Like I said, as promised, here is the video for Better View Windows. And in this video today, we're going to cover 3 key tips that will help you to boost your website in Google and in the search engines and help to rank higher in the search engines so that you can begin bringing in more business, new business, and more clients and increasing monthly revenue. So, the first tip I want to point out is content. And of course, content is everything on the front page. A lot of people don't realize this, but content also includes the pictures. So content isn't just the words, content is also the pictures. And these are great pictures, by the way. I love all of the pictures. The more the merrier. One thing that I think will be informative to you and just give you some more value is when we're talking about content, Google really likes to see anywhere from 1,000 to even upwards of 2,500 words on your front page. And here's the reason. For one, they want they like to see enough content that communicates clearly to clients what it is you do and where you are located. And so to have that when a customer types in window cleaning in Michigan and they log onto your website, it is really helpful for the client to see a good amount of content so that they can really read in detail what it is you do. And so that's number one. Number two, which is very important, is uh, we want to make sure that we have as much content as possible because it allows plenty of space for keywords and key terms and key phrases when clients are searching for us. And so if a client in Michigan is searching for window cleaning and you have those key terms and key phrases actually in your content, it's going to help them find you. And so I want us to see content sort of like a magnet that really pulls in clients and customers because that's really what it is. I mean, if you've got the right content, you've got the key phrases in there, it's going to literally like attract people to your website. And before you know it, people will type in the keywords and key phrases they've always typed in. And instead of another site popping up at the very top, Better View Windows will pop up at the top because they've got that really strong content. So I want to talk about that. And also, like I said, looking behind the pictures and seeing what's behind the pictures and what the pictures are saved as is important, and it does. Google also picks up on that. So when we're talking about content, those are the key things about that. The second thing I want to cover is something called citations. And let me go over here. I typed in earlier window cleaning Michigan. And the first thing that popped up was a company here. You may or may have not have heard of them, Michigan Elite Window Cleaning. And so we see the company name, we see the company phone number, and we see the company address. And even right here, we can see the company name, the company phone number, and the company address, Ferndale, Michigan. And so pretty much what a citation is, just simply put, is your business's information listed across multiple online directories. A couple important things about citations. We want to make sure that wherever our business information is listed, whether that's in Yelp, whether it's in Yellow Pages, whether it's on Facebook, that it's all accurate, because Google actually pays attention to that. If you have information that is inaccurate in one platform versus another, Google notices that, and so they do dock points. And so a lot of businesses don't understand that you can actually move down in the ranks because your citations are not listed accurately. And a second important thing is that we want to make sure when trying to outrank our competition and or bring in the extra clientele each month, we want to make sure that we have our information listed in the same our citations listed in the same directories and more as our competition. That's very important. And it's actually not hard to do. We can go in and see, for example, where Michigan Elite, their citations and where they are and how many of them, and get a better view in the same directories and even more, a lot more. And so, like I said, citations, it really contributes to your ranking in Google. The third thing I want to cover, third and final thing, is something called backlinks. Now, I use a software here called Ahrefs, and I love Ahrefs because it's very it's a lot like Google in their analytics. The accuracy is as close to Google as honestly as I've found anywhere online, and so I use them when I'm just helping to get some valuable information to guys like you. And so when I'm talking about backlinks, I want us to look at Google less as a search engine and more as a popularity contest. And so Google pays attention to your content, keywords, they pay attention to your citations, and they also pay attention to backlinks. And backlinks are pretty much links on a website, on a platform that are linking back to your site. And so it's actually passing power, passing recommendations back to your site. And so I put your site into Ahrefs, and no data showed up, which means that it doesn't mean you don't have any backlinks. It just means that it wasn't to the amount enough for Ahrefs to pick up on it, which is something, like I said, that can and should be increased if you're looking into ranking higher in the search engines. What a lot of people don't know is that over 50% of the business that comes in is through Google searches. And so a lot of times if you go on the front page, a lot of potential clients don't make it past don't make it beyond the first page. So they normally don't go to the second, third, fourth page. And so we want to make sure we are on the front page. And a very good way, a very kind of hack almost way to do that is through increasing backlinks. And so we want to have a good amount of domains giving us a good number of backlinks so that it can increase our UR ranking and our domain ranking. And so I went in and I wanted to look up Michigan Elite window cleaning just to see where they were. And something actually really surprised me, because I don't know if you remember earlier, but when I typed in window cleaning Michigan, they popped up at the top. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So they're right here at the top. But right here, their domain rating is 0. Their UR rating isn't bad, it's 16. But they've got 16 referring domains, giving them 105 backlinks. And not to, I'm sure Michigan Elite window cleaning is a great business as well, but they're doing well and they're ranking so high, not because it's obviously not because of this domain rating, and it's really even not. I mean, that's more backlinks than you guys have, but it's not a significant amount, is what I'm saying. And so I'm pretty much saying it's not hard to outrank them in the backlink area and even in the keyword area. And so they've got 16 referring domains, giving them 105 backlinks. And they are ranking higher, but that's because no competition that knows how to really capitalize on these elements has come along yet to really outrank them. And so that's one thing I want to bring up. We want to have power that is being passed back to BetterView, that's being passed back to BetterView, and recommendations that's being passed back um, in those strong backlinks. And that will definitely help. It'll make that magnet stronger when we are talking about attracting clients to your site, Walter, and bringing in more customers for BetterView windows. Well, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was informative. Most of all, I hope it was valuable for you. If you heard anything, saw anything in this video that stood out to you, that you have more questions about, please feel free to reach out to me. And if not, no harm, no foul. That's completely okay. Feel free still to take these tips and begin using them today to boost your ranking in Google and start bringing in more income through BetterView on a month-to-month basis. So yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Like I said, it was great chatting with you earlier, and I hope to talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.